Assalamualaikum and very good evening. I, on the behalf of Ambassador of Pakistan, Dr. Asad Majid Khan, welcome you all at the 23rd March reception at Embassy of Pakistan. We will shortly start the official proceedings of the evening with national anthems of US and Pakistan. Before that, I request Ambassador Dr. Asad Majid Khan and guest of honor for the evening, US Under Secretary of State, Ambassador David Hale. Please come on the stage. Ladies and gentlemen, national anthems of US and Pakistan. Now I request Ambassador Dr. Asad Majid Khan for his remarks.
His Excellency, Under Secretary of State for Political Affairs, Ambassador David Hale, Honorable members of the Congress, Excellencies, ladies and gentlemen, it is my great honor to welcome you to the Pakistan Embassy as we celebrate the 79th National Day of Pakistan. Every National Day is celebrated with patriotic fervor in Pakistan and by Pakistanis across the world. But this National Day is special. In the past month, we in Pakistan faced down external aggression with unflinching resolve and strength, and refused as a nation to give in to war hysteria and jingoism. The maturity and responsibility that our leadership demonstrated thankfully prevented South Asia from stumbling into a potentially catastrophic escalation. It also clearly brought out Pakistan's commitment to peace, dialogue, and engagement in seeking resolution of all disputes. Ladies and gentlemen, today in Pakistan, there is a sense of hope and expectation about the country's future. What accounts for this optimism and excitement? Firstly, we have a government under a new and dynamic leadership determined to deliver on its people-centric and development-focused agenda for a pluralistic, progressive, and prosperous Pakistan. The promise of more jobs, better life, improved healthcare and education, and most importantly, a level playing field for all. This is what excites Pakistan's young men and women of today. Secondly, Pakistan has turned the corner in its long struggle against terrorism. This success has been won at a tremendous cost, both in blood and treasure. The tribal areas are now under the government's control and being integrated into the political mainstream. Terrorism-related incidents have declined every year since 2014. The remarkable improvement in the security environment is demonstrated by the return of international cricket, revival of foreign airlines operating from Pakistan, and a spike in domestic and external tourism. Moreover, the government's commitment to undertake difficult but much needed economic reforms, better road connectivity, elimination of power shortages, and the introduction of an open and liberal visa regime are also contributing to the current optimism on Pakistan. Pakistan, as a nation of over 210 million people with a rich heritage, abundant human and natural resources, and a prime location, is not just open for business. We are actually attracting a lot of new business and investments already. Happily, optimism on Pakistan's potential and possibilities is also infecting American companies and investors. While existing American businesses in Pakistan are expanding their footprints, with PepsiCo inaugurating a new plant very soon, ExxonMobil and Cargill have re-entered the Pakistani market in a big way. IHOP too has announced plans to open its outlets across Pakistan. I think we'll have to watch our calories though. We look forward to welcoming more investments from corporate America. Ladies and gentlemen, the government is fully seized of the imperative of peace in Pakistan's neighborhood. It recognizes that without peace in the region, we cannot achieve our ambitious agenda for growth, prosperity, and human development. For this reason, Prime Minister Imran Khan had held out a hand of friendship to India in his very first speech after the 2018 elections, declaring that if India were to take one step towards peace, Pakistan will take two. Pakistan stands by that offer. Pakistan also hopes the international community will recognize that the real cause of instability in South Asia remains the unresolved Kashmir dispute. The recent crisis in South Asia yet again underline this reality. Pakistan also wants to see a peaceful and stable Afghanistan. Today there is a fundamental convergence between Pakistan and the United States on the need for achieving a political settlement in Afghanistan. Pakistan supports President Trump's vision for peace in Afghanistan and is playing its part in achieving it. At the same time, Pakistan remains committed to discharging its obligations as a sovereign state by not allowing anyone to use its territory against any other country. Ladies and gentlemen, Pakistan prizes its long-standing relations with the United States, which go back to the birth of Pakistan. This remains an important and consequential relationship for us. It is sometimes easy to forget that the canvas of Pakistan-US relations is much larger than our joint struggle against terrorism and our present difficulties in Afghanistan, which I sincerely hope are nearing their end. The US remains Pakistan's largest trading partner, a major source of FDI and remittances, and American colleges and universities remain Pakistan's ambassador to the United States. Earlier this year, I have again been reminded of the depth and potential of this relationship. In the last few weeks, I have had the opportunity to engage with administration officials as well as members of Congress from the Senate and the House, Republicans as well as Democrats. It has been heartening to note during these meetings that Pakistan is regarded as an important partner for the United States. We welcome President Trump's statement describing the Pak-US relationship as being very good and remain committed to working with his administration to build a long-term and broad-based partnership between the two countries. Finally, I am always thrilled to meet Pakistani Americans who are enriching American society as engineers, doctors, entrepreneurs, and most importantly, as honest, law-abiding citizens. It gives me great pleasure to see that large numbers of the 1 million strong Pakistani community in America is becoming more politically engaged. While they are, first and foremost, patriotic Americans, Pakistani Americans also want to serve as bridges of understanding between their adopted and home countries. Their strong work ethic is ultimately the bedrock of our relationship. God bless the United States of America. Long live Pakistan-US friendship. Pakistan Zindabad.
U.S. Under Secretary of State, Ambassador David Hale, for his remarks.
Thank you very much. Good evening and assalamu alaikum as well. Ambassador Khan, distinguished guests, it's a great pleasure for me to be with you this evening as you celebrate Pakistan's National Day. On the 79th anniversary of Pakistan's Lahore Resolution, I'm honored to offer the people of Pakistan my sincere congratulations. I welcome Ambassador Khan to Washington as well. I myself served for 3 years as the American ambassador in Islamabad until very recently and worked closely with Ambassador Khan. And the rapport we established, I know, will carry over to this city where we can advance our shared goals again. And I'm committed to extending the same professional and personal respect, friendship, and hospitality that I enjoyed from Ambassador Khan and his colleagues at the Foreign Ministry, and to do so from Washington as well during his tenure. America wants to forge even closer ties with Pakistan as it becomes ever more stable and democratic. We both value a relationship characterized by mutual respect. Americans and Pakistanis alike, as Ambassador Khan said, seek a peaceful, stable, and prosperous Pakistan, just as we seek those same attributes for Afghanistan and for the region. We are committed to those goals. And while serving in Islamabad, I came to appreciate firsthand the vibrancy, the natural beauty, and the potential of the Pakistani people and nation, potential which still today is not fully tapped. Pakistan can become a major player in the world economy if it takes advantage of its considerable resources and entrepreneurial spirit. Bilateral trade between our two countries broke a record in 2018, exceeding $6.6 billion, but we can do much, much more. Our government's largest exchange program is with Pakistan, and we have present tonight an example, a group of professional Pakistani educators who traveled to Atlanta and Austin, sharing and collecting best practices with American counterparts. And there's so many individual stories of people who participated in these programs. I've heard of Fulbright alumna Sobia Mak, who spearheaded a Harvard-Pakistan trek to host her Harvard classmates in Pakistan, and Madiha Nasrallah, who's building U.S.-Pakistan business relationships through her startup company that allows customers in Pakistan to pay in cash while shopping on Amazon online. Exchange alumni directly benefit Pakistan. Consider technology entrepreneur Danielle Sharaf, who launched an app that delivers health guidance to girls across Pakistan, thanks in part to participating in the State Department's Global Women's Mentoring Partnership Program. And we will do more. The American Pakistan Women's Council will be relaunching this Friday in Karachi, dedicated to fostering women's education and entrepreneurship. So these are just a few examples of the vast number of people-to-people connections that point to a future of deeper ties between our two countries. And praising our shared potential is a fitting place for me to conclude my remarks tonight. I'm here with the distinct pleasure of offering the Pakistani people and government America's best wishes on Pakistan's National Day. On behalf of Secretary Pompeo and the American people, congratulations and thank you.
Thank you, sir. Thank you, ladies and gentlemen, for joining us for this evening. Now I will invite all of you for authentic Pakistani. Thank you.